Today's Thursday, July 18, 2024. It's 4:42 in the morning. I am here in my house and I can't sleep again. Why I can? Well, not really. I couldn't. I was coughing a lot and stuff. I'm just thinking, feeling unpleasant in my tummy because of all the thoughts floating around, all the worries now. Everything was going so great for a while, and it's just sad that it can't just stay like that. It has to always become a negative experience. It's really sad, but that's how relationships that are based on toxicity are, and that's what my relationship is with these people, unfortunately. And that has a lot to do with, obviously, the fact that I came into their lives knowing this a long time ago, knowing that my job was to save Marco from himself, and at least for a while, at least until he was strong enough to let his mom, I guess, wean off him a little bit. I don't know, just detach herself a little so that the rest of her family can bloom, because otherwise she was just sucking them all dry. So I had to stop that because their whole family has a very important big role to play in the rest of the narrative here in Laredo and in the rest of Texas and probably beyond. So I had to make sure that they were able to do that and that the trauma wasn't too heavy to prevent them from doing that. And I've done that already. I've already accomplished that mission, that goal. Now I'm stuck in the narrative. I'm stuck in the trauma. I'm stuck in this attachment because, well, for obvious logical reasons, we have a daughter together and I want the best for her. I want her to be in a place where she's feeling complete and whole. And she didn't feel whole, when I was living away and we were fighting and everything was really bad. She didn't feel whole. She felt broken and hurt and sad. An opportunity aligned itself to where it made the choice to come back a lot easier, to be closer a lot easier. But it's hard to be certain of what exactly is the right thing to do. What is the best thing to do for my daughter? It's really difficult. Really difficult to decipher. Because her being in an environment where she thinks she's at fault for everything that's wrong, or things that are going wrong, causing big fights and stuff, that's not in her best interest to be in that environment. It's not. It's just not. My baby does not deserve to have that kind of guilt shaming and She feels that a lot here. I know children are not, completely at no fault for certain circumstances that come out of bad situations. I know they have some kind of input that they did that helped speed it up or lead it to that bad circumstance, but they're not to blame for any of it, because most of what kids do is react to things, react and act in ways that they're mimicking off of what they see around them. And that's every child. That's just the way children are. They grow up and see the way their parents, the way the adults around them are acting, and they mimic it. We all did that. That's why a lot of us are stuck in these toxic personalities where we have this great person within us that people see, because it comes out still, every so often, or out in the surface. But then we have this other side that is based off of the trauma that we've experienced growing up, thinking things were our fault. And a lot of people cannot connect the two or see the difference, especially the ones that tend to block out a lot of what they say and do, especially if it just happened like a month ago or a week ago or yesterday and you already forgot what you said and what you did. Like, that's a serious detachment issue. That's a serious problem. But a lot of people don't think of it like that, because it's like, well, that's in the past, or whatever. That was just one moment of lapse, whatever. I don't remember it anyways, whatever. And they just go about their time, their day, their moments. But you can't say whatever, and then expect a child that you are behaving that way around to be this perfect, upstanding citizen that you want to be respectful and listen to your every fucking word. Like, you can't do that. You just can't. Because then you will have to be aggressive and violent, because that's the only way you're going to get them to listen to you. And that's where I draw the line. That's where my foot comes down. Whether my child is in the right or the wrong, it's irrelevant to me at that time. Once that you start getting aggressive and vulgar, no, fuck you. I don't care. Sorry, not sorry. So, I just don't know what's best for her. Anymore. But I know that I can't stay like that, and I'm not. I refuse to stay living like that. So, I gotta at least, detach myself from them completely. Because otherwise I just can't see how it's gonna be good. I mean, they don't listen to me. You can't, talk your breath out to somebody to the point where they listen to you. Like, if they don't listen to you, if they don't think that you're right about something, they're not gonna like care what you have to say. Because they don't think you're right. They think you're wrong. They're not going to pay attention. So, what's the point of continuing? I don't see any.